Assalamu alaikum children. Welcome back to the science class for the grade 4. This is lesson number 2, eating for life food part 2. In the part 1 video we have studied about 5 main nutrients which are essential in our food, components of food: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals we have discussed about, and we have studied in detail about carbohydrates, proteins and vitamins and fats as well. Okay, so in today's video we shall be discussing about minerals, water and roughage, and about balanced diet and food pyramids. Okay, let's start with minerals. Minerals are also the essential nutrients for our food. Minerals help us to grow and stay healthy. So some minerals which are essential for our body are calcium, iron and iodine. They are important minerals. So we will see in detail now. First one is calcium. Calcium makes our bones and teeth strong. It is found in milk, cheese and paneer. So cheese, paneer and milk are sources of calcium. White beans, Bengal gram, and green leafy vegetables such as spinach and turnip greens are also rich in calcium. Okay, so what is the function of calcium? It makes our bones and teeth strong. Next is iron. Iron helps in the formation of hemoglobin in our blood. As hemoglobin is the very important part of our blood which provides us energy, plus it carries oxygen to all parts of our body, to the all organs. It carries oxygen. Okay, so it is found in spinach, fenugreek, curry leaves, coriander and meat. So these are the sources of iron. So for formation of hemoglobin in the blood we need iron in sufficient quantities. Next is iodine. Iodine is an important mineral that our body needs to stay healthy, but we need only a small amount of it for good health. Iodine occurs naturally in the sea and in some soils. Many of the food items, such as milk, bananas, green peas, and eggs, have iodine in them. In order to ensure that our body gets enough iodine, the salt we consume is enriched with iodine. The salt which we consume, common salt, it should have iodine in proper quantities. Okay, so these are the essential minerals which we should add in our daily food to stay healthy and to make our immune system strong. Okay, now we will see two more important things which should be added in our daily meals. Okay, they are water and roughage. Other than the nutrients, our body also needs water and roughage to keep fit. Water helps our body to absorb nutrients from food. It also flushes out waste and toxins from our body in the form of sweat and urine. Toxins means some poisonous substances. We must drink enough water to make up for the loss of water from our body. We must drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. So, water is very essential. Now, we will see what is roughage. Roughage is the fiber present in our food. Whole wheat bread, brown rice, fresh fruits, and fresh vegetables are rich in roughage. Roughage helps remove waste materials from the body. Wheat flour contains roughage, so it is healthier than refined wheat flour. So, which wheat flour we should use? Whole wheat flour. Hmm? So, that is healthier than refined wheat flour. Okay, children. So, these are the 5 main nutrients plus water and roughage which are essential for our body. Now, we will group the food according to these nutrients. Okay, let's see. Food groups. On the basis of nutrients, food can be broadly divided into the following 3 groups. These three groups are energy giving foods, body building foods, and protective foods. Foods that provide us energy are called energy giving foods. The foods which are rich in carbohydrates and fats. So remember, carbohydrates and fats are called energy giving food. Their sources are cereals, wheat, rice, corn, and millets, butter, ghee, and nuts. Okay, these are the sources of food which gives energy giving food. Next is bodybuilding food. Foods that help in the growth of our body are called bodybuilding foods. These foods are rich in proteins, so protein is bodybuilding food. Milk, paneer, beans, pulses, fish, and meat are sources of bodybuilding food. They are sources of protein. Next is protective food. As I told you, vitamins and minerals are protective food. They protect us from various diseases and it help our body to fight against diseases. Foods that protect us from diseases are called protective foods. These foods are rich in vitamins and minerals. Fruits and vegetables are rich source of vitamins and minerals. So they are examples and sources of protective food. Okay, so remember to include all these food sources in our daily meals. Okay, now we will see food pyramid. So as we are discussing about five main nutrients: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. So in which quantity is suitable for our body, in how much quantity we should take proteins, in how much quantity we should take vitamins and minerals. So here is one pyramid made for you. So you can see which component you should take in more quantity, then after that which component should be more in our body, which nutrient should be less in our food. You can understand by seeing this pyramid. The food pyramid is a guide that help us choose a healthy diet. By following this we can get healthy diet. It recommends that we eat a large portion of carbohydrates rich food. As you can see here, a large portion at the bottom, the pyramid starts where carbohydrates are in much quantity. We should take carbohydrates rich food. Then after carbohydrates, what we should take? We should take in plenty of fruits and vegetables for getting vitamins and minerals. Then sufficient amounts of proteins. At third level, you can see proteins we should take, and fats at the top. And at the top of the pyramid means in very small quantity. Why we should take fats in very little quantity? Because excess of fats make the body what it causes obesity. We have studied in fats part, we have seen it causes obesity, so that is unwelcomed condition for a body. Okay, so we should follow this food pyramid in our daily diet. Okay, now we will see what is balanced diet. So that a diet that provides all the nutrients that our body needs to work properly is called a balanced diet. When we are talking about all these five nutrients and water and roughage, so if we add these five nutrients and water and roughage in proper quantities in our every meal in our diet, so this diet is called a balanced diet. When all these nutrients are present in a balanced quantity in our food, so this diet is called balanced diet. So we should have balanced diet every day, and we should eat natural foods rich in vitamins and minerals to stay strong and healthy. We must avoid eating junk food such as pizzas, burgers, and frizzy cold drinks. We should avoid. To stay healthy, we should follow this balanced diet chart, and we should follow this food pyramid also. Okay, children, that's it for today's video. In the next video, we shall be discussing about the tips for cooking healthy food and techniques for food preservation. Okay, till then, take care. Goodbye.